Hello, this is Elliptical Realm, and today we're going to be playing Star Wars The Old Republic. And in case you're wondering what all the snowballs are about, it's currently Life Day. At least it will be for the next few weeks, from December 15th through January 5th. And during that time, there's going to be a lot of thrown snowballs in order to earn snow parcels, so you can purchase gifts from this Masters of Ceremonies vendor. Today I'll be showing what type of items are available on the vendor, and also be trying to earn hundreds of snow parcels so I can buy the newest stuff that's available this year. I hope you enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. Now, you might have heard of Life Day before. Some of you might remember the Star Wars Holiday Special, or the opposite, tried to forget the existence of the Star Wars Holiday Special.
No, not really, no.
Others of you might even remember Star Wars Galaxies and all the years that we celebrated Life Day and Star Wars Galaxies. To me, this celebration in Star Wars Galaxies is actually a better one than the one they currently have in Star Wars The Old Republic, but either way, Life Day is worth remembering. It's worth celebrating, whether you celebrate Christmas or Life Day. And still, it's a fun in-game event to do. But for those who would like to learn more about Life Day, I'll put a description in the chat with a link to the Star Wars Wikipedia page. But also, I'll read a few of the points from the Wikipedia page to give you a quick summary of Life Day and its importance in Star Wars lore. Life Day is actually a Wookiee holiday. It's celebrated by the inhabitants of Kashyyyk every 3 years. It was a celebration of the planet's diverse ecosystem and the many forms of life it encompassed. It also was a time to remember family members who had died, and the young ones who continued to bring new life to a family. Life Day was a sacred holiday, and many Wookiees considered it their duty to return to Kashyyyk in order to celebrate it, just like in the Star Wars Holiday Special, actually. Life Day was held once every 3 years for many generations. But during the time of the Galactic Civil War, that's the time of Star Wars A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, its importance to the Wookiees became more pronounced. Wookiees were spread across the galaxy, either because they had been enslaved by the Galactic Empire or for personal reasons, and they began celebrating Life Day each year as a year to remain in touch with their history. Over time, the holiday found its way into various other cultures. Life Day was also used as a term to describe the anniversary of one's birth. And although Star Wars The Old Republic takes place thousands of years before the Galactic Empire, or Galactic Civil War, which is the time of Star Wars A New Hope, I'm not sure as far as the canon goes, like how Life Day fits into the lore for Star Wars The Old Republic. However, I am happy and glad that they put the event into Star Wars The Old Republic. They've had it for at least the last few years, if not since, well, I don't know about when the game launched. I was around, but I don't remember. But during that time, since they implemented this event, they have rewards and things that you can earn while playing. Particularly in this event, you're going to be throwing a lot of snowballs to earn snow parcels. So let's start by looking at the rewards. So for starters, they have a Scion Spear. And it looks like the cost for that is 16 gray helix components and 36 snow-covered parcels. I could be wrong, but I think the gray helix components are earned during the Gree event. I've personally never done it, so I don't have the components to purchase this vehicle. Um, Next up is the Circa LD1 Celebrator. For 100 snow parcels. As you can see, it's having snow come out the side of it. Next, for 500 credits, is a Fireworks Life Day tree. It's a consumable, it looks like. Um, it fires off fireworks in the shapes of the Life Day tree. Next up is a Hoff Wampa cub. It's a pet. Star Wars has had pets for at least the last few years. They don't really do anything, but they follow you around in game. But I think it's kind of cool that they have the Hoff Wampa cub. They also are selling the Life Day clothing that you see on the Life Day revealers and such. They also have a Life Day ceiling light globe decoration. You can own up to 50 of these. Looks like this. And decorations can be used to decorate your house. And they also have an icicle, ceiling light icicle decoration. A Life Day Holo-Tree. Looks like this is like a kind of like a ability you can activate. There's a cooldown of 1 minute, and you can display a Life Day Holo-Tree. And here's a decoration, a Life Day Holo-Tree decoration. Now here's the tree again. This one is blue and purple. Here's a different version. This one's green. And this is another decoration, a Life Day icicle mound. And here's another decoration, Life Day medium potted tree. Looks like it has some ornaments on it. This is another ability type item. It says it displays your Life Day. When you display your Life Day orb, you can regenerate health in your class energy pool while the orb is displayed. And that is 50 snow parcels to buy. Not that you'll really need it, but they have other similar abilities in game that you can buy. They're more like emotes, kind of. To me, that they're not really needed or necessary, but they do add something to the game, and sure, someone will want to buy it. I know I will buy it. I used to have a Life Day orb in Star Wars Galaxies, although it wasn't like an emote one, it was one like a decoration item, but still I'll buy this one. And you can also buy a Life Day Revealer. He's like an NPC decoration for 20 snow parcels. So yes, you can buy Mr. Santa himself, the Master of Ceremonies, although he will be called a Life Day Reveler. And you can have this guy in your house somewhere, your stronghold, on display. So if your stronghold is needing a Santa figure, maybe you could decorate it with some gifts or something, a Christmas tree, like put them in the corner somewhere. That's just a thought. Although you can do whatever you like. So here's a small potted tree. It's kind of swirly shape. This one also has ornaments. Although I like the medium potted tree a lot better than the swirly one. Now for this event you're going to need to buy the Life Day snowball. It's 1,000 credits when you buy it, and basically it's like an emote, and you can throw one snowball at a target, and there's a chance that when you throw a snowball at a target that you can earn a snow parcel. You don't always get a snow parcel. Sometimes you have to throw at multiple NPCs before you get one, but and that way it can be a bit of a grind, but that's just one way to it's how you get your snow parcels in game. Also, they have this is new this year, they have a Life Day tinsel. You throw it at your target, the targets will trail glitter for a short time after being hit. Cooldown 15 seconds. I will definitely be buying that one. So they also have a Life Day wall freezer unit. So basically the theme is that snow. It's like a snow themed, cold type themed for Life Day this time around. So let's take a look at it. So as you can see, it's a wall freezer unit, and it's a decoration item. You can put it in your stronghold, and it will make freezing. Well, it's got like a cold, freezing look to it. So if you want to roleplay in game and say that you have something frozen or like cold storage for something, that would be the item to use. Although there could be others. Also new this year, they have a Life Day Wampa rug, which I also want to buy. Looks like this. Well, actually this says that it was available last year, but I don't remember it. So yes, this is a Life Day Wampa rug and another decoration item. And you can own up to 50 of them on your account, so if you want 50 Wampa rugs in your stronghold, that's a lot of Wampa rugs though. So the Sleigh 1 vehicle, this one was available last year. It's for 20 snow parcels. I actually own this vehicle. It makes a jingle sound when you drive it. And it looks like this. And then this is definitely a new vehicle, the Vectron JO-1Y. Kind of reminds me of a Star Wars version of Santa's sleigh. So you got the gifts on the back. And like the pod racer engines kind of like deploy in front of you. So instead of having reindeer, you have pod racer type engines. And that is 100 snow parcels. So that's a summary of all the items that are available for the Master of Ceremonies vendor this year. For those who are wondering where the Master of Ceremonies Life Day vendor is, it's on your fleet, and here's the location. It's actually near the Galactic Trade Market. You can see it in the lower left-hand corner. However, if you go to either Drum and Kos, which is the capital planet for the Imperials, or Coruscant, which is the capital planet for the Republic, or if you go to Nar Shaddaa, there are other things that you can do there, such as throwing snowballs at overheated droids, which can give you a chance to earn potentially earn one of the Life Day Holo-Trees for free. So rather than having to purchase them on the Master of Ceremonies vendor, there's still a chance you can get the holos without having to spend snow parcels on. I'm actually going to head from here to Nar Shaddaa, Promenade section. That's where I did this event last year with good success. There's lots of NPCs there, and not saying that there isn't here, but I just prefer Nar Shaddaa for this part of it. So as you can see, we've arrived on Nar Shaddaa, and I'm actually going to show you a few items in the cartel market first before we start the snow parcels. Throwing them, that is. This year on the cartel market, they have a new vehicle called the Snowstorm Assault Speeder, and basically what this does, it's for 2,000 cartel coins. This vehicle, the flourish ability for the vehicle, it can shoot out snowballs from the vehicle. It's definitely a neat vehicle, but I don't know if I would spend 2,000 credits on it, or sorry, it's 2,000 cartel coins on. It's quite expensive. But they also have a Life Day snowball cannon as well ability, and you can see it in the right hand corner. And this is similar to the ability that you can buy for 1,000 credits where you can throw snowballs, but this is a cartel version instead, and this one shoots snowballs. And actually I've read online that the ability to throw snowballs and the ability to use the snowball cannon, that they are on two different timers. So what that means, cooldown timers, is what that means is that you can actually throw one and then use the cannon and not have to wait for the cooldown timer of one to do the other. You can do both. So that means you can shoot out a lot more snowballs than you could last year. Anyways, I just thought I'd share those talk about the new vehicle and talk about the snowball cannon. I actually did purchase the snowball cannon because I had some cartel coins to spare. Yes, it's expensive at 500 cartel coins, but I'm not really using my cartel coins each month anyway, so. And besides, I like to throw snowballs. Ask me and my friends, they'll tell you that I like to throw snowballs year round. Doesn't have to be Life Day. I'll throw them. So, anyways, here we go. So here's one of the overheated gift droids that I was talking about earlier. You throw a snowball at this guy, at the droid, and you have a chance to earn a holo. So let's do this. And actually, I wasn't planning on talking, but as you can see on my first try, I got one of the Holo-Trees as a reward. It's actually quite lucky. Um, so they have a Life Day Holo-Tree that's green and gold, one that's pink, one that's red, and one that's blue. Let's take a quick look. So that's the green and the gold one. I think that's similar to the one we saw earlier, if not exact. This is a pink one. This one definitely wasn't available earlier to buy. So if you want a pink Life Day tree, this is how you get them. You throw a snowball parcel at an overheated gift droid, and you have the chance to get one. And here's the red version of the Holo-Tree. And lastly, here's the blue version. I think on the Christmas vendor earlier, His was blue and purple, but this is the blue version, although it looks like it has blue and red. Alright. Starting out, you can see in the lower left hand corner that I actually have 9 snow parcels so far. At least 4 of those were left over from last year. Anyways, now it's time. We're going to start throwing a lot of snow parcels. Enjoy.